Hey, good morning, YouTube. I'm sitting here on a fine Sunday morning. It's kind of got the windows open, feeling the breeze, kind of nice. 2 weeks ago, we had 6 inches of snow, and now it's 80 degrees. Go figure. That's Missouri weather for you. Oh, so I got my coffee. I got some mail. This will be fun. Quick mail day. I think I got another, I don't know, 6 or 7 cards on the way. So it's going to be an eventful week. But I'm not even sure which ones I got. Usually I pay attention to eBay and, you see where it's marked delivered. I haven't paid any attention. All this stuff came in the last 2 days. So, be kind of fun. The only thing I can tell is none of them are graded. So, let's see. We'll start with the first one. It always makes me nervous, too. I can't fill a top loader. So, I'm always afraid I'm going to cut the card, but it's in there. It's just that bubble wrap is so thick. Ah, there we go. That's nice. That's the 1990 Fleer Jordan. I've been kind of looking at his stuff and picking some of it up here and there. None of the high dollar stuff because I'm not a basketball super collector. I'm a collector. I've got a lot of basketball cards, but all my money gets poured into baseball and football, respectively. Baseball season, I tend to be more into baseball. Football season, of course, I tend to be more into football. Basketball, I just kind of pick up here and there, and I'm not going to lie. The Last Dance is definitely the inspiration behind chasing some of this stuff, which is probably the worst time to do it because I imagine The Last Dance is what's driving the prices up in the first place. But one thing that we are learning here lately is when the prices go up, they don't necessarily come back down. The only thing that's going to drive the prices down is if a player underperforms or, somehow finds himself out of the sport. Jordan, it's not going to go down. He's pretty much, the only thing that can hurt Jordan at this point is, some crazy O.J. Simpson-like thing, and I don't see that happening. We'll go on to the next one here. I can't remember if that's the only Jordan I've got coming or not. My watch list is just full of them, so I'm not real sure. There's some packing peanuts in there. That's kind of interesting. Never seen that in a bubble envelope. Oh, here we go. Trout, 2012 Bowman. Shout out to Lou over at Lou Rock TV for putting it in my head that I need to go after early Trouts. As if that wasn't already a well-known secret, right? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Buy Trout, buy Trout. I was on a brief spending hiatus in 2011 and 12. Monetarily speaking, I just didn't have it. I might buy a pack of cards here and there. I mean, it's not like I went without buying, but I wasn't buying a lot. I bought a blaster here and there, and unfortunately, because I bought so few during that time period, most of it I bought early in the season, and there wasn't any Trouts in, Series 1 or 2. There wasn't any Trouts in Heritage. The stuff that I bought, there was no Trout. So, kind of missed the boat on that one. So now, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's unaffordable, but it's just, you're going to spend $1,000 on a Topps Update Mike Trout rookie card. You start thinking, it's like, well, if I got $1,000 to spend, do I want that? Or do I want to go back and look at some awesome vintage stuff? Or do I want to buy something more scarce? I put all that money into my Patrick Mahomes collection, but I'm buying cards that are numbered out of 25 and numbered out of 99. The Trout card's probably never going to go down, but man, when it comes to spending $1,000, $2,000 on it, I feel a little uneasy just because it's a white bordered base card, And I'm not singing anything that no one else has sung or heard. I'm just saying that, if that card's going to climb the mountaintops, I'll go after some of this kind of stuff. This will never be $1,000, most likely. But I wouldn't be surprised if one day they're a couple $100, just because it's a nice secondary option when you can't afford the big dogs, or when you don't even want to spend on the big dogs. Let's see what's in this PWE. All right. Okay, for the Nicky Lopez collection, numbered out of 50. That's the Father's Day Blue. Not a rookie, it's a second year, but that's a PC card right there. That's a I collect for the pure joy of collecting kind of card, It may be worth money one day, it may not. Who cares? It's never going to come out of my collection anyways, but I think the guy's going to do all right, but I guess we'll have to probably most likely wait till next year now to see, huh? off season he was working with Whit Merrifield and following his regimen, which is a good regimen to follow. Did well for Whit. Whit's one of the best players in baseball, and the kid being Lopez, put on 18 pounds of muscle, and man, I was pretty excited to see what he was going to do with that. Doesn't strike out very much, pretty good contact hitter, but had the lowest exit velocity in all of Major League Baseball. But putting on 18 pounds of muscle was going to change that, so I was curious to see if that was going to make him a power hitter or a strong gap power hitter or what it was going to do for him. But I guess it came right behind it, the gold foil too. That's a cheap. That's what's cool about liking some of the guys that aren't so mainstream, is you can pick these up literally $1 for the card, $1 for shipping, $2, man, and build the rainbow. Pretty cool. Last one, number five. Big envelope. Don't know what's in it. I'll let the big envelope fool you. I didn't spend a whole lot of money on anything. I think the most expensive card I bought was $30 maybe. I don't think any of those are here. Okay, so I'd show you, but there's a piece of cardboard in there. Let's dig it out. Packed pretty well. All right. We'll leave it in the team bag. There we go. Again, shout out to Lou, man. Good idea. I do subscribe to the don't collect based off of what somebody else collects. But let's face it, what everybody else collects 100% impacts what we go get for the most part. It does. It impacts it every single time, Otherwise, people would be collecting all kinds of things, The reason why Mike Trout cards are worth so much money is because everybody wants them. And I'm no different. So for now, the 2012s and 2013s, they'll have to suffice. I may pick up a couple of 2011 rookies. I don't know which ones. The BGS 9.5 update's on my radar. It's about half the price of a PSA 10. So I wouldn't be against that. But it's going to have to be the card that I want the most at the time that I spend the money, right? So, I don't know. Just a recap, we got the 2013 Topps Chrome Trout All-Star Rookie Cup card. A couple of Lopez's, the Father's Day and the gold foil. 2012 Trout Bowman, which it's probably about a $10 to $15 card. Not bad for a second year. And then we've got a pretty badass looking Jordan card. It's like a 5th or 6th year card. I mean, let's see, you got the 86. Yeah, 5th year card, but it's a sweet shot. But until then, guys, have a good one. Talk to you later.